Hello, everybody. We are live. We are going to talk about being brave today. That's the topic today. Kava-sation time, where we drink some kava and we have a Kava-sation. So before we do that, what do we do? What do we do, Pineapple?
Well, today we started out late because the Cuckoo Queen here was late.
Yeah, and somebody needed to watch.
If you don't follow
match.
sports, right now is one of the tennis Grand Slams. It is the Australian Open, and if any of you do not know what the Australian Open is, it is tennis.
Yes, and he just had to watch the end.
And if you know what tennis is. She doesn't know anything about sports.
I'll be quiet.
Nada.
I barely know anything.
Nah, exactly.
But so I know some info, you know.
I'm going to be sharing an actual practice.
Oops. Go ahead. I'm trying to hop on our live. See, you're supposed to be popping up Kavatonga's live. I don't see it.
Right.
Keep going.
Like I mentioned, the Australian Open, and I was just finishing up the set. Andy Murray could have taken it is a premium match, and it is hella close. Nail biter, the nerves. Whoo! And it's a first round match. Andy Murray versus Marco Berrettini from Italy. And so it was the fourth set. And they're going into a fifth because Berrettini served it out. So it's 2-2 going in the fifth. And I bet that Andy Murray would win by 5 games. And right now he's only, it's tied up. And he's up by 3 games. So hopefully he breaks and he finishes out the set. I should have bet the over. That's what I should have did. I should have bet the over. But anyways, it's just for fun. You know, I'm only betting $2.50, $5, $10, maybe $12.50 here and there.
Oh, maybe $20 here and there.
And then
no big
tomorrow
deal.
I might go 50. You know, who knows?
Oh,
who knows?
gosh,
Maybe I'll go
please.
175. You know, so.
I feel like I'm having a mini heart attack just from listening to you.
Yeah, you should, because that's what happens when people don't take risks. You see, when people don't take risks.
Is this why it's called being brave? Oh my God, being brave in betting. Ooh.
No, it's not about being
so
brave.
brave.
In betting. It's just like having some balls, you know, some steel balls, some
that are
cojones.
super weak. Anyways.
Yeah, you see, only a chick would say that. Yeah, only a chick would say that.
Yeah, because there's that reference, right? You know the Betty reference. People keep on using gross and balls.
But anyways,
balls are
Miss
actually
Cuckoo
really
Queen?
sensitive.
Well, not the pineapples.
Okay.
I've been kicked. I've been kneed. Came up straight face.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fake.
Straight face.
Yeah, a mask.
No.
Anyways.
There's no mask.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're totally. I said, do you know what's next? It's the good vibes.
Yes,
story.
the good vibe
Come
story.
on.
It's a good vibe story. So, did we have one today?
Do you have a personal one today?
Let's see.
I have one.
Oh, please share then.
And then you can think about yours.
Don't worry. We only need one. So please share, Miss Cuckoo Queen.
Let's see. Yesterday, my mom had texted me to see if I can come home around 4 to learn how to make this Vietnamese sticky rice cake. So.
Oh yeah, because the Cuckoo Queen, she's very pretty. She don't cook.
Oh, stop.
She don't cook, so it's nice.
I have cooked. Okay, you can calm your ass. Anyways,
cook spaghetti with hella meat.
I cooked other things, but I'm not like. Anyways, I help out. Okay, so she asked me to come over to help out, and I was able to bond with her over learning how to make it for the very first time because Vietnamese Lunar New Year's is coming up. So
You mean Chinese New Year?
Can you?
What?
It's not just Chinese New Year's. That's why I say Lunar New Year's because it includes like any culture
All the cultures
that celebrates that New Year.
But China started it, right?
I don't know. Oh my God! Could you stop?
Let's just say
you are so bad.
Let's just say
you are
Asian
horrible
New Year.
right now.
Asian New Year.
I don't want to like discredit any culture that celebrates it, but just saying Vietnamese because I know other cultures celebrate.
Yeah.
That's why I say Vietnamese Lunar New Year's.
Yes.
It's not just Chinese New Year's.
Yeah.
there's other cultures that celebrate it.
But don't Chinese, didn't they start the red envelopes?
I have no idea.
Didn't they
dude.
start the red envelopes?
All I know is I grew up around the red envelopes. It's been in my life since I was born.
And
so.
it originated from China, right?
I have no idea.
JS.
Are you being
Just
just in like extremely just what's that word? What's that word, everyone? Drop it down below.
Flirty?
No, not this is the opposite of flirty. Like you're being so I don't know if it's you know when you don't know something.
So attentive?
No. When you don't know something,
Attractive?
you show up as very not naive,
warm,
but no. Not obnoxious. Not
understanding,
like,
compassionate.
Like you're
empathetic?
naive. No, it's like naiveness. But oh my god, what is that word?
Blessed.
No.
Anyways,
Anyways, you're totally ruining my story.
Let's quick. Continue.
What are you on right now?
Just some good vibes.
No,
Just some good vibes.
you're
Please
not.
keep sharing, Miss Quinn.
No, that was it. You killed it.
Vietnamese Lunar New Year, and you were cooking some culturally amazing food dish. And what does it have? What does it consist of?
It has sticky rice, and it has
rice.
this like yellow bean. Yellow bean you see in a lot of Vietnamese desserts.
That doesn't sound so good, but keep going.
You never had it.
Keep
Calm
going.
down.
Keep going.
And then some like pork belly.
Oh,
Seasoned pork belly inside.
So
Yeah.
it's sticky rice on the outside,
Yeah.
a little yellow film on the inside,
Yeah. The yellow
with the
bean.
pork belly
Uh-huh.
right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Is it cooked or is it raw?
Oh, it's gonna be cooked. It has to
Okay,
be cooked.
okay. Do you roll it or do you fold it into?
So it's more of like you build layers.
Uh-huh.
In it, this cake, right? You build layers
Uh-huh.
and then you wrap it up with bamboo leaf, and then you
squish it.
No, it's in a square, so it's you use a square frame
Uh-huh.
to help build inside of it.
Okay, so I've never seen it before.
I know.
And I'm visualizing. I got my eyes closed, right? And I got a blank
Okay.
canvas. It's a little dark, but I'm about to paint the picture. You have the table,
Yeah, you
right?
have the table.
You have the table. And you said you have a square box?
Yeah, so you put foil first.
So foil.
Foil.
So table,
Yeah.
foil,
and then the wooden box.
wooden box. How big? 3x3, 4x4?
Probably more like 4x4.
All right. So how big is it? How high? 2 inches, 3 inches?
Probably 2.5.
2.5. So it's like this big. So you have the table,
Actually, quite 3.
the foil,
4
and then
by 3.
the 4x4, 3 inches high
Yeah.
box, right? Wooden
Yes.
box.
Yeah, wooden frame.
And then what do you put in first? You put in the rice?
No, so you put in the bamboo. There's like strips of bamboo leaves.
Uh-huh.
And
Green?
then green, yeah.
Okay.
So then you put like 4 strips into it. So then like there's leaves hanging out outside of it, you know?
Okay. So the
You
wooden
create-
box, is
yeah.
there a bottom to the wooden box?
No, it's hollow.
So it's hollow.
Mhm.
So it's just a box
Mhm.
with no bottom.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just, you see, it's like a fence, but
Yeah.
the ground,
Yes.
but there's no bottom.
Yeah, it's like a frame.
And then you put the leaves on the bottom.
Yeah, you layer it in each corner, so then you'll be able to wrap this cake with the leaves at the end. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So leaves,
Yeah, there's
then
4
you
leaves.
put the rice.
Yeah, and then you put the rice, a layer of rice,
Uh-huh.
and then a layer of the yellow bean.
The yellow nasty sauce. Okay.
And then
Is it
the
real
pork
thick
belly.
like mustard?
No, what do you mean? Like it's just like a good layer. Just a good layer.
Okay, like jam, like peanut, not peanut butter, but
It's grains. It's grains of rice, grains of this bean.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a paste.
No, it's just grains, like grains.
Grains?
Yeah, grain rice. It's not cooked yet, so it's like raw grains. It's not cooked yet because we're gonna.
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
said
steam it
sticky
later.
rice.
Yeah, it's become sticky rice. So sticky
See?
rice grains. Yeah.
Details make the difference.
Yeah.
Details make
Sticky
the
rice grains.
So it's sticky rice grains, and then you put the yellow bean,
Yeah, the yellow beans.
and then
that's
you
been
put
soaked,
the
the meat,
uh-huh,
and then you put the yellow beans again,
uh-huh.
and then rice.
Oh, so it's like a Big Mac sandwich.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Gotcha. And you put rice on the top, and then you put more leaves on the top, or is
Yeah.
it-
So now you close up. There's leaves. There's like you can fold it now. You can fold it because the leaves that were hanging outside of the frame can be like it's like rewrapping a present, and now you can like close
close
up.
the house, you put the roof on,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah,
just
with
put
the
it in the
leaves.
oven.
No, and then you wrap it up with the foil, right? Remember the foil was
Yes,
underneath
yes,
all
on the
that.
bottom.
You're able okay.
Wrap it like a present.
Wrap the like a present with the bamboo leaves, and then you're able to take the wooden box out of it, right? We don't need the wooden box anymore because that shaped this.
Yes.
That helped shape the cake, right? The sticky rice cake. And then you wrap the foil around it like a present. And then you get these red strings to tie around it to keep it like tight.
Tight.
Yeah.
You wrap it like a present. One over here, right?
Yeah, except you do double wrappings of the string. There's 2 lines of strings on each side. Better if I just show you visually.
Yeah, you know the way you explain it, I get it in my head. When I'm talking, I could see it.
Okay.
But when you talk, I lose it. Because it's like you don't see it.
I just rather would show it to you.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Let me see. Because I want to see if it looks like the way I seen it.
Okay, well.
So what made this the good vibe? Was it the quality times?
Yeah, the quality time, and then me being able to learn something for the first time, and it's tradition, you know. And I'm just being more mindful that my mom's not going to be around forever to teach me these things. So I've been doing these lives. I've been doing these private lives now. See the wooden box.
Yep.
And then see, I wish I could show them.
No. It looks like it. It looks.
See, there's the rice, right? Uncooked rice. So you
it kind of looks already cooked, or it's soaked.
Yeah, it's soaked. Yeah, it's wet. Yeah, so then it's prepped for it to be cooked. Yeah, so it's not cooked yet. It's just soaked. Right.
All right. So you see the yellow.
Yeah, the yellow beans.
It looks like rice as well, but it's yellow.
Yeah.
And then you put the thing on the top.
Yeah.
And then you put the yellow again, and then you wrap it.
And yellow, and then the rice, and then you wrap it. Yeah.
It almost looks like bacon.
Yeah.
Damn,
there's a lot of
good.
fat. Yeah.
That looks
so there's pork belly inside.
So does pineapple get any of this?
Yeah, of course. We made like 12 or 14 of them.
How come we didn't have any today?
You will.
All right.
And see, and then when that's and then she's gonna layer everything else on top of it again, and then you fold the leaves in.
All right.
But anyways, this is just
to sum it up.
We'll talk about this later. Like, let's just carry on.
To sum it up. Quality time with your parents.
With my mom.
With your mom is great. With your pops, it's a little challenging.
Well, he was getting ready to turn our house into an Airbnb.
Gotcha.
Because we have relatives coming over.
Well, appreciate the good vibes. Now you know what time it is, Quinn?
It is Kava time.
Do you know what time it is, Quinn?
It is Kava time.
Yes, it's Kava time. It's Kava time. Kava time. Yeah. And see, we have it in this little bottle right here. And do you want a full shot or half shot?
Do a half.
Halfy.
Because I had Kava earlier.
Yes, he did. And so, what does Kava do for you, Miss Quickle Quinn?
It calms me down. And it just relaxes.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
You know what it makes the pineapple feel like? Like, why would you drink Kava, Miss Quinn? Taking too long. So, why would you drink Kava, pineapple? Well, for starters, I want to hack the good vibes. I want to hack feeling great. And this is one of the doors that you can open. Hello. Smiles. Here you go. Cheers.
Fresh.
Ooh.
And then we had the extra strength last time.
Woo!
But sometimes maybe you're extra strength. Sometimes
Yeah. So you mentioned you had Kava earlier. Where did you have it at?
I had part of it at Naked, the new new location of the coffee shop Naked.
Yep.
And then the rest at home.
Yes, because you poured it in your tea.
Yeah, so I mixed it with my tea today. And then
so why did you do that?
I wanted some of the good vibes.
I
wanted to feel like I could flow better in my day. And I know it's been kind of like a interesting week.
Gotcha.
And there's some things that's giving me anxiety.
Gotcha. You know, it was great because we met the Cuckoo Quinn over there at Naked, and we had our other lady friend Lisa, and the pineapple. You know what he loves to do? He loves to share. He loves to connect with you or somebody else and share these good vibes. Now, there was a barista, right? A gentleman over there at the coffee shop. And what he enjoyed, he's never had kava before. And I shared it with him last week. I came in today and said I had another one for him. He was like, oh, yeah. He was hella juiced. Hella happy. I gave him the bottle. We cheers. Popped that some bitch open. Threw it back. And I could see that he was filled with glee. I shot another one to the other barista. It was a woman. She was a little apprehensive, of course. You may think that something that the pineapple may be giving you may not be the good vibes. It could be something dangerous.
And they're at work too, you know,
Right?
I don't want to get in trouble.
Exactly. It could be alcohol, right? But it's none of those things. She tasted it and she was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This kind of tastes like almonds. I was
Like what?
Almonds.
Oh, everyone has a different way of describing it. It's so funny. Like
But
nobody has the same description of it.
Exactly.
Nobody.
But she only drank a little bit, right? And then she took a sip of her latte and she goes, whoa.
A sip of her latte.
to chase it. Because
it's a great mix.
Not everybody can drink it straight the first, second time. Right? It takes some time. Just like anything. It's an acquired taste. Just like alcohol and shots. Most people are unable to take shots straight because they don't drink enough. You see? The more you drink, the easier it is. So it's very similar with kava, except with kava, there's no burn. It's just pleasant.
Yeah, and it's numbing.
Exactly. And so she was curious about that. She chased it with a latte. She was like, wow, you know what this would be good with? If you mix them together. And
yeah,
like
we've done that already. Girl.
Yes. I was like, yes, you can. She goes, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. What's your name? And I go, Happy. She goes, Happy, it is a pleasure. And she enjoyed it. She put the rest away for later. But I overheard the other barista. He mentioned, hey, if you don't want that shot, I'll drink the rest for you. She goes, no.
Mine.
I just want to save it till later. And I could see he was a little bummed. But I can see him. I don't know if you see him. He was stretching. He like grabbed the phone.
I saw him moving around and yeah.
He was like moving around
Yeah.
because he was feeling body high. You see, it makes you feel like you're floating, like you're walking on pillows. And especially if you've never had.
I kind of feel some of it right now.
Right?
Yeah, like.
It's like. Just feeling vibes. Just feeling really at ease, super relaxed. And like nothing can knock you off balance. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're very, very centered in you. And so Miss Cuckoo Quinn was sharing, because I want to get a video of her, of one of her good lady friends, right?
Oh,
they went to the gym, right? And guess what? Because we've gotten this question many times. Pineapple, Cuckoo Quinn, could you take this shot before going to the gym? Absolutely. Absolutely. Tell them about their experience, Quinn.
Yeah, so they got free Kava Shots because they both submitted a testimonial. They're the facilitators of the dating event that we went to. But anyway, yeah, so they both got their shots and they're like, oh, let's drink a shot before going to the gym. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, what inspired that? They were just...
I forgot if
because both of them got
told
shots.
them that you did that for yourself, or they just decided to. They might have just decided to. Just try it out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so their experience was that. I mean, I asked with her what was her experience. She said they both had a great workout, and I was like, well, how was it? Like, how did it feel going into the gym? What do you believe that it was? And she said that it eased the resistance of working out.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like You ever been at the airport and you see the escalator, right? That's flat.
Yeah.
And there's people walking, right? There's
Yeah.
people walking on the side. And you know what it's like to walk. It hurts. It's a lot of work just to walk. But if you walk on the flat escalator, it feels like you're going for a light jog. That's what it felt like.
That's a great description.
Exactly.
It's like, I know I got to go to the gym. Like, I can feel like, to walk there. Or I have a little bit of like I don't know, like it like a flow to it. Like, exactly. I can feel like I'm flowing into the gym instead of walking to the gym.
It's like a gentle nudge, right? It's like a gentle breathe right behind you.
Yeah.
It's what they call the new pre-workout drink. Ooh, I'm gonna write that. The new pre-workout. The Kava. The new pre-workout.
Yeah. But she's excited because we told her that I told her I was going to give her to try the extra strength shot,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, she want the extra strength.
Well, I told her I would, yeah.
Maybe we should just give her the Kava chai or the Kava peppermint.
I know. I think, yeah, because she mentioned, oh my God, so and so, like her friend. She's like, oh, she get the taste. She doesn't like the taste.
Which one? Her
Laura.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, we have some flavor juice. She got really excited. Yeah.
There goes. But
anyway, yeah, so yeah, that's a recent testimonial. Yeah. And
so what time is it, Quinn?
It's Kava-sation time.
What time is it, Quinn?
It is Kava-sation
time. Kava-sation time. Come out.
Oh, yeah. See, that's like Michael Jackson.
Hey, no, there's no.
That was Michael Jackson.
Come on, man. Come on.
What was that?
That is just the
Pineapple?
spirit feeling the energy.
Okay, well.
Can we be bright? Quinn? Because not everybody would like to be dark. You see this?
What do you mean dark?
Dark, bright.
That did that not sound like Michael Jackson?
No.
Okay, y'all say something because
Quinn. How do you be brave? How are you brave, Miss Quinn?
I lean into the uncomfortable.
Can you give us an example?
Let's see. The last time I felt like I was brave was, what's coming up for me right now is like a solo hosting after a long time of not really solo hosting for a really long time. A 5-day challenge.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
By myself.
That's courageous.
Yeah, courageous, brave. Yeah, I felt like I needed some bravery, especially when there were times when I was literally rushing to finish a PowerPoint all the way up until the time of going live to train for day 2. And I felt so scared, but I knew I needed to, the show must go on.
Yes.
And I had to put on my brave pants and not let the fear of not feeling 100% prepared, like deter me away from not showing up or something, Yeah. Or like buckling down. And yeah. Yeah. And I think about facing some things. I feel like bravery, like, what's the difference between being brave and courageous?
So being brave,
yeah,
right, is, here it goes. One of the most challenging, I don't like saying the term things. One of the most challenging parts of a person, of any individual, is just being themselves.
okay.
Right? I'm going to use that as the foundation. Being able to be yourself is so fucking difficult, right? Because everything around us it seems to me, most people see that it's better out here than it is right where you're at. So we move. We see things we like. And so we start going in those directions. But see, when we move and go in those different directions, being yourself, right? They always keep saying, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. It's very fucking challenging to be that when you're always going to somewhere else instead of staying where you are. Because staying where you are is who you are. And being brave to not go out there is being brave. Being courageous, right, is the act. Is the action. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so bravery, it's kind of like almost like the choice.
Yes.
To be brave.
Yes.
And then when you acted that, you're being courageous.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for explaining that. So that's why it's so
you're
connected.
welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
You're welcome. Because most people wouldn't get that. Right? You hear brave, courageous. You're like, those are very similar. Aren't those the same thing? Perhaps they could be. But if you were listening to this, you got a definition. You got the difference. You got the difference. You can agree or disagree. But hey, being brave is a decision. Courageous is the action.
It's like I decided to be brave, so then
let me practice
being courageous.
This to be courageous.
Yeah. Okay,
Right?
okay.
Like being, for an example. Oh, I see something I like.
Yes, walking up to that person and you are nervous as
I'm
fuck.
deciding I'm gonna be brave.
Even though all of the fears are there being rejected.
Brave. Right?
And then when you walk up, right, and actually communicate with the person, you are being courageous.
Yes, because it's tough to make that decision. That's why. Kava.
Give us
right there in your pocket to help you be courageous. It'll help you ease.
What about you? What are some times when you were being brave and courageous?
It's every day, man.
Okay. Can you give us a little example?
It is every day. Like I love using the example of just being yourself. Being yourself sometimes, I like to say majority of the times, doesn't pay. It doesn't pay the fucking bills daily. That's why we go to places where we're around people that we do not like. We endure everybody's shit so we can get a little bit of money. A little bit of a reward. Because that's what's the reward, to be around all this shit. To be somebody you're not. So you can make a living.
So you're saying with that as a reference, like you being brave every day is choosing you to be you and not let, like, regardless of outside influences.
Exactly. Because I'll give you an example. You know what you know what they call an entrepreneur these days? You know what they call that? That's the new unemployed.
Got it.
That is the new unemployed. When you hear entrepreneur and you're not in the tech industry, you're broke. You're living meal to meal. You're living from sale to sale. Because if you don't make a sale, you don't eat. So that's why you need somebody to take care of you while you build your empire.
Yes.
You see, a lot of times, or what?
You have like a side job.
Yes.
So you do your side entrepreneur thing.
Yes, yes. Because a lot of people, perhaps, I'm just making this up. A lot of people, when you have your main source of income and you have your side piece, they'll be like, oh, you're wasting your time. Why you do that?
Yeah, so
you get me?
Still doing that regardless of how many people have doubts.
Exactly.
That's being brave.
Exactly. Being brave.
Yes.
That's being courageous.
That's absolutely being courageous.
Being courageous.
So that's a personal example.
That's a personal example. Because right now, the pineapple. He may look rich.
Well, he is rich in many assets.
Absolutely. In the spirit, in the vibe. Do you feel it? Do you feel it?
A lot to offer.
Pull
there.
out your crypto wallet and I will blow you a lot of energy. Do you feel the warmth? Do you see your wallet going from 0 to like a little bit more than 0? A little bit more.
Oh my goodness.
Because that's what Kava does. It allows you to be silly. It allows you to feel great even while you're silly. It allows you to get out of your head. It allows you to just be okay. That's what it does. That's what it does. It allows you to not push out the negative thinking, but to say, hey, bro, hey, sis, can we just keep it just to a low volume, right? While the best version of you has a turn, has a chance to shine. And they'll be like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We're sitting back here in our lounge, sipping on the kava. You go ahead. You go ahead.
You know what happened live here on this episode?
What happened?
I was very annoyed of you.
When?
Earlier.
Really?
And then I took the Kava shot.
Do you see what I mean?
And then, like, all of a sudden, I was just able to just not be as annoyed anymore. And I didn't get
Look at that!
Sorry. And I'm just, like, smiling at you because you're just such an idiot sometimes.
Look at that! Do you see what it does? This girl, this Chikorita.
I was so annoyed. You're being so unnecessary.
You may be right.
Yeah.
You may be right.
It was so annoying.
Right?
I was going to chew you up after this.
I was going to have no ass. I was going to have no ass. But you see, we had a little bit of kava. Good thing she didn't have a full shot. Good thing she didn't have a full shot.
What would have happened?
You would have probably been kissing me.
Oh,
you would have been trying.
Forget everything.
Exactly.
It's all
And I would have been like, hey.
It's all love.
Hey.
Oh, I want to know. I want to keep some.
Hey.
We're on a show.
We're on live. We're on live.
No.
You see? You get what I'm saying? If there's anything that you learned this evening, it's about being brave, being courageous, and that kava
Can help you do that.
will help you do that, and will help you and allow yourself not to be irritated anymore or temporarily.
Yeah.
Because you were annoyed.
I was so annoyed. I was like getting ready to waiting for this episode to be off. I'd be like, you, or can you not do that? Be inappropriate. And kind of like lightweight. I don't know. I felt triggered. I felt like he was being lightweight, disrespectful a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I
To
apologize.
the culture.
I apologize.
Well, thank you.
You see it?
You see?
We're not too proud. We know when we're wrong. See, kava allows
Lower
you.
your ego and just
Kava
admit.
allows you to be classy, to be better. With that said, any last words, Quinn?
Kava can aid you in times of triggeredness and tension.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, have one on hand with you at all times.
There you go. There you go.
It can help you not add more fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Kava is the water. It is the water.
Yeah, and you literally, it's a root, so like it can help you get rooted back to your center, back to your core. You know, just like stay within.
Exactly.
You know.
And then I got 2 things to share.
Oh.
I gotta get the book.
Oh, I thought you had something new.
No.
Is there any other updates we've been getting? Like TikTok has been amazing for us to share about kava, and today we heard ching. And
we got a sale.
Somebody bought 2 samples. I forgot what state.
Nevada.
No, Reno.
That's the city.
Yeah, city.
Nevada's the state.
Yes.
So big shout out. We're gonna get that prepared for you,
Reno
Maniana.
getting some kava.
And we'll be shipping it off. Maniana. So 2 things before we go. I wish you enough. I wish you enough. I wish you enough. The reason why I wish you enough is a lot of us do not know what enough for us is. So I'm gonna share and hopefully wish you enough darkness and some obstacles so you can recognize and be aware of the great times and be appreciative of the now, right now. And lastly, there's this woman who survived World War II. I share this every time. Woman that survived World War II. She was from Poland, and her family was escaping Poland to go to Jerusalem, right? Because I don't like using the term Jews, but they were Jews, or they are Jews. She made it to Jerusalem. Her family didn't. And she's always reminded of a blessing that her mom used to mention to her often. And it is, wherever you go, may people always recognize that you have a beautiful heart. Mm. Every time. And before we go, if you ever come into kids, which is often, right?
Yeah, run to kids.
If you run into kids or you run into pets, especially dogs, and they always seem to gravitate to you or they always want to play with you, you have the vibes because they recognize the good heart that you have. That's the Cuckoo Queen for the win.
I like that tip.
I'm the Pineapple.
They're the Gagers.
Yes, they are. Stay matched, everyone. Go
See
to your house.
you Wednesday at 10:30.